All right, cool. So there's really three main places that I talk about the Cutco Kitchen, and one is in the beginning, which is just, if you're working with a new customer or you're working with a Cutco owner, either way, it's just basically mentioning, like, once you've gotten permission to show them something, so once you've framed up how this is going to go, so like with a new customer, you do the framing of like, so what I could do is I could take a couple quick minutes and show you what we're all about and why we're here. If you like what you see, then we can look at the packages and the prices, and if you see something that you like, I can show you the package deals that we're doing just for the event. Does that sound cool? Yes, you've gotten permission. Now, bam, we go right into the Cutco Kitchen plant, which is where we go. So just so you know, most of our clients, what they're actually working towards is what we call the Cutco Kitchen. A lot of people just walk up thinking that we're a knife company, and that's what we're really known for, but, and I pointed the backdrop, we're actually a full-service kitchen company. So, most people we find actually have a hodgepodge of pots and pans, a mixed match of silverware, a drawer full or multiple drawers full of gadgets and accessories that they've bought over the years, plus, a block or a drawer full of knives, half of which they never use. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, exactly, just like most people, right? So what's cool is that when you get it all from Cutco, what's great is you have a product that you'll have for the rest of your life. It's an American company, so you're supporting the American economy. And because of our warranty, which I'll explain to you, you'll have this every day. You'll have and use this every day for the rest of your life, and you'll never have to replace any of this stuff again. So imagine if you ever remodel your kitchen, if you ever buy a new home, if you ever move or anything like that or upgrade. What's cool is that you'll never have to upgrade your knives, cookware, flatware, accessories again, because you'll already have the best of the best, and you'll have it the rest of your life. And so that's the plant, right? And then we just transition right into, if they're a new customer, we're going to talk about knives and do the knife demo, right? If they're a past customer, we're going to transition into talking about the upgrade program and go from there. So then later on, when it comes to price positioning, it's just about talking about the kitchen again. Like, hey, the cool thing is, like you heard Seth mention earlier, how he positioned the Cutco Kitchen in his price positioning with competitive cookware, right? So he talked about the cookware, here's what our competition costs, and here's how much it is, how expensive our competition is just for their cookware. The great thing about Cutco is you can actually get our entire Cutco Kitchen package for the same amount of money that you would spend on just a set of cookware somewhere else, right? And so you can do that in multiple different ways. So you can say, hey, with our knife company, what's cool is that, like, when you look at the competition, for a set this size right here, which is half the size of our complete set, what's crazy is you spend, this much money from a different brand, and you get good quality and stuff like that. But here's what's crazy, right? With Cutco, actually our full service kitchen package, when you look at that and you show your price sheet, it's actually it's only this much worth of stuff. So what's crazy is that, like, for a knife set that's half the size, you're actually spending almost half of what our Cutco Kitchen costs. With the Cutco Kitchen, you get a knife set that's twice the size, plus you get 12 place settings of silverware, forever silverware, and you get our complete legacy set of cookware and all of our gadgets and accessory items for just a little bit more, right? And then later on, like when you're working with Cutco owners, like in upserving or bundling or things like that, it's just always talking about the package deals and how when you stack the packages together and when you bundle things together, that's where the discounts get really fun, right? And then I just asked, like, would it be okay with you if I showed you like our deal of the day or our ultimate bundle or whatever you want to refer to it as? It's like intriguing and cool. So like when somebody gets their upgrade, I go, oh, cool. Like Curtis teaches, oh, cool. You know what's great is you just unlocked a whole bunch of our bundle specials. Would it be okay with you if I just took a quick second just to show you, if you wanted to complete your Cutco Kitchen, what that would look like? Right? And they will usually say, well, yeah, sure, you can show me. It's like, okay, awesome. So check this out, right? And what I love to do with the Cutco Kitchen, especially with Cutco owners, is I'll show them, normally our Cutco Kitchen is this much. And I pull out the kitchen sheet and I show them, like, hey, here's how much the full package is. But because you're a Cutco owner and you already own some Cutco, you actually, like, normally it's this much, but with our discount package price for the event, it's only this much. But here's what's really cool. Since you're actually a Cutco owner and you already have some Cutco, we give you full credit for what you already own off of the price of the entire kitchen. So instead of paying this much, you actually only we'll take an extra $1,500 off because you've got that basic set. Or we'll take an extra $3,000 off because you've got that complete set already, right? And we'll just to do the package for the flatware and the cookware, it'll only cost you this much more, right? And I pull out the calculator and basically figure out the pricing. So it's positioning what they already own and the full credit for that against the actual full Cutco Kitchen package, right? And so it's basically just incentivizing people to see the value in bundling things together. And what's great is that the Cutco Kitchen package, because of the discount on the cookware package, because of the discount that's already factored into the complete set, because of the discount that's already factored into the flatware package, it still gets some significant savings, even if they're doing an upgrade, right? And when you position how, hey, since you're doing an upgrade, we're going to give you full credit, so that's actually going to bring your Cutco Kitchen price down even further, they get really interested in that. And then it's just a matter of, can they swing that in the budget or not? And what's great is that on the deal sheets, we actually have the Cutco Kitchen. It says, it used to just say 5 pay. Now it says 5 pay, 10 pay, 15 pay, right? So, you could sell it on a 10 pay or 15 pay as well. So I had multiple people do kitchen upgrades last year, or bundle packages of just like one or two of the 3 packages last year on a 5 pay or 10 pay, and all of my orders went through from that. So, any questions?
Hey Josh, on the 10 or 15 pay, how do you determine which one goes through first?
I just ask them, yeah. So I just ask, like, hey, what would be your priority? What do you want to do first, second, and third? I'll have them prioritize it. If I see them react positively when I mention 10 or 15 pay, like if my read on them is, oh, that's probably the direction they're going to want to go, then I immediately go, so hey, Rob, I'm just curious, like, if you were to do this today, which one would you, like, what would be, if you were to prioritize these, like, first, second, and third in terms of importance, how would you prioritize it? Knives, cookware, then flatware. Okay, awesome. So, and then I'll just figure out the prices. I'll be like, here's the deal. This says, it's $1,000 times 10 payments. Sometimes what happens is when you do the knives first, the cookware second, the flatware third, that might change your price up or down a little bit. But the cool thing is that it'll still come out to the same amount of money. So, is that cool with you, or does it need to be exactly the same? I just get them to tell me if they're okay with prices being, the payments fluctuating, or if they need the payments to be the same. If they say the same, then I figure it out on the back end later on when I'm doing paperwork. But if they're cool with it fluctuating, then I just do knives first, cookware second, flatware third. Curtis.
So if it's a new customer, can you do the new customer coming up to the booth? I want to see the transition from buying a set of knives to here's our Cutco Kitchen package.
Yeah, awesome. So we just closed the deal on a set of knives, right? So
you ask them, and then you say this is the set.
Yep. So if they're here to talk about knives, then we start there, right? So because I'll just rely on my knife demo to close the deal with them first to get the initial yes, and then up-serving from there, right? So then I say, well, hey, Curtis, high five, welcome to the family. Here, let's make it fun. You're awesome. You're helping us out towards our goal. Now, just so you know, Curtis, the cool thing is, like I mentioned earlier, when you package everything together and do bundle packages, that's actually where the discounts get really fun. And you just unlocked a number of our secret specials that we have for you. So I'm just curious, could I take a quick second just to show you some of the other things people like to do? And then you can tell me if it's something you want to do more of today, or if you want me to put some of these things on your wish list for later. Is that cool? Okay, awesome. So like I mentioned earlier, we've got our Cutco Kitchen package here, and here's what's really awesome. So when you bundle things together here at the fair, that's where you really can, where we can really take care of you and help you outfit your kitchen, get you a great deal on things. So let me ask you this: if I was to tell you like about flatware or cookware, what would you want to hear about first? Cookware. Okay, awesome. Then I'm going to go into the 60-second cookware pitch, and if they start asking buying questions, then I'll go right into, okay, awesome. Well, hey, let me go ahead and show you the flatware really quick too, and then I can show you the prices. Does that sound cool? All right, great. And now if they're like, I don't really need flatware, well, now I'm going to actually pivot away from flatware and just focus on the cookware knife bundle because they love their flatware. I don't want to try to force flatware on them if they don't want it. I'll just sell them the cookware and then upserve the flatware after that. But if they're cool with the flatware, then maybe we can get them both together at the same time. And then the transition would be, if I am going to pivot off flatware and close cookware first, then I pull out the bundle sheet for whatever knife set they're buying, and then the cookware, right? And I'll show them the bundle package there. And then at the same time, you can then easily transition into flatware because the flatware is also on that bundle sheet. So you could show them the difference between the two and possibly get them sold on both. So.